All right. We are ready to get ourselves going. Thank you so much for joining today. Welcome to Friday Bootcamp class. My name is Jane. I'm filling in for Nick today. If you take our other bootcamp classes on Monday and Wednesday with me, hopefully you're not tired of my face yet. All right, we're gonna get ourselves warmed up. So we're just gonna start with some shoulder circles. So just pulling those shoulders up to our ears, dropping them down, getting that strong stance with your lower body about hip distance apart. Kind of circle here just a little faster, just really activating those muscles. And then let's reverse, take it slow. And do 3 more, just a little faster, just getting it all woken up, shaken out. And now we're gonna take our arms laterally across our body and out. I'm alternating which arm comes on top each time. So do kind of allow for a little momentum of the arms to kind of bring those shoulder blades in, but not flailing those arms. I still have control, but I'm opening through my chest. And now we're gonna take it overhead, side, side, kind of tapping that toe just to give kind of a fuller stretch. And then on your next one, we're gonna hold here and switch. Good, widen your stance. We're gonna come into a squat, placing our hands on our thigh, and then drop shoulder down to each foot, keeping a nice flat back. And you may feel a slight stretch through your spine, and that's okay. Getting those back muscles warmed up also. All right, 2 more things. We're gonna go into some hip circles. Opening and then reverse, pull it in. Knee comes up to hip height, open, tap, and pull back in. Getting this balance going as well. And pull it in for the last one. And other side, open, tap, in, tap. And keep those hips square. Now's the time we can bring our focus to our core. Pull the belly button in toward the spine. Drop those shoulders down, focusing on that good posture. Last one, pull it in. All right, 1 more. We're gonna bring our foot back, heel to the floor, opening through that calf. Kind of push those hips forward, open the hip flexors, in the back of the leg, a little stretched out, warmed up too. We're gonna do timed intervals today. So we're gonna do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. You can't tell I like 45 seconds versus 30 seconds on. You can always take a break at any time. We'll repeat each circuit 2 times. Each circuit has 3 different exercises. Push those hips forward and release. All right, keep yourself moving while I go through our first interval. We're gonna do some narrow into wide jump squats. So feet will be a little closer than hip distance apart. We're gonna lower down, not a full squat, and then we're gonna jump out wide, touch the floor. Jump in narrow, jump out wide, touch the floor, just like that. Then we're gonna go into some single leg deadlifts. So we're not using weight, we're just gonna use our body weight. We're gonna keep our right foot planted initially. Find a spot in front of you to help with your balance. Then we're gonna open into a T, see if you can touch your fingertip to the floor and come back to center. So nice T movement here, and then back to center. And then we're gonna finish with some 3-way lunges. So what that will consist of is we're gonna step forward, front lunge, together, step out, side lunge, push forward together, step back, reverse lunge. So we'll go through the same side 3 ways, and then we'll switch at the halfway point. Okay, hopefully you're all warmed up. We're gonna go for it on this Friday, right before a long weekend. Hopefully everybody's excited. Okay, so we're gonna start with our wide to narrow push-ups. No, wide to narrow squats. Sorry about that. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and narrow. Jump out, touch the floor, into narrow. So take away the jump and walk out between each one to reduce that impact if you're looking for a lower impact option. Okay, this is not only our lower body exercise, which is great, this is also our cardio one. So see if you can really push through those feet, increase that jump a little bit. I know the burn in the legs for sure. Keep it going. Try and land lightly on your feet. Watch that those knees aren't going past your toes. Find it all the way down there. Woo, get those glutes going. Okay, hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 15-second transition. Okay, that worked. Got my heart rate going. I'm gonna turn to the side. We're gonna go into those single leg deadlifts. Right foot stays planted. Find your spot to help with your balance. In 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Whoops. Sometimes it takes a minute to get that balance. Definitely takes some concentration. If you don't bring your fingertips all the way to the floor, that is more than fine. Just going within your own range of motion, however far you feel comfortable. This is definitely a balance exercise too. Okay, time to switch. Left foot planted. Whoa. My non-dominant, my left side, definitely has more work to do in the world of balance. Okay, hips stay square. Do one more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, prepping for our 3-way lunges. We're gonna step forward with right leg first. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Step forward, lunge down, together, out to the side, lunge down, together, and back, reverse lunge, together. Good. Not sure what my hands are doing today. They're all over the place. Trying to get that rhythm going. Forward, side, and back. All right, switch sides. Left leg leads forward, side, and back. Trying to avoid this bench I have here. Forward, side. Good. Still check in, focus, really push strong through those legs. Do one more series. And reverse together. Okay, that kind of cut into our rest, so we're getting right back into those narrow to wide squats. In 3, 2, 1, down, jump out wide, in narrow, out wide. Sorry, I kind of, even though 15 seconds is short, I've taken away even the 15 seconds we had. Okay, keep it strong. After this round, we'll get a longer break, chance to catch our breath, grab some water, hang strong with me. Breathe it out, you got this. Okay, feeling the burn. Hopefully you are too. We're getting close, 15 seconds. See if we can get as many as we can in. It's our Friday workout. Woo, okay. Sorry, that was probably a loud woo. I feel it, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness gracious, okay. Right leg stays planted. Quick deep breath in and out. In 3, 2, and 1. Open it up. Nice T. Whoops, hips stay square. Remember, try and find that spot on the floor to look ahead, a foot or two ahead of you. Really helps with that balance. There's still a soft bend in my right knee, but I'm keeping my leg fairly straight. Time to switch, other side. This exercise isn't easy, so give yourself some grace. Working those hamstrings and our balance. Got time for about one more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna lead with our left leg this time for the 3-way lunges. Okay, shake it out. Our break is coming up. All right, get set in 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward, left leg leads. Together, side, lunge, together, back, drop that knee straight down, push through strong together, right into that front. See if you can get a good flow going here. Think about dropping straight down with those knees. Helps so that the knees don't go past the toes. Okay, after this series, time to switch. All right, now right leg leads out front. Drop it down. Doing great. Okay, check in, core is tight. Dropping straight down. Push, 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 strong through those feet. One more series here, and then comes our rest break. And release, nice job. Catch your breath, grab some water. Okay, I'm gonna take just 1 second and then I'll go through the next one. Okay. So, up next, you can see my mat, we're gonna be on the mat, on the floor. First exercise that we're gonna start with are side to side plank jumps. So what that will look like, we're gonna jump our feet out right, left, right, left. So kind of like a skier movement. If you don't want the impact, you go out, out, in. Okay? Then we're gonna drop it down to forearms and we're gonna do plank Spider-Mans. So really hitting that core with this series because our third exercise are windmills. Legs are straight, arms are overhead, and then alternating opposite arm, opposite foot, touch in the center. We'll alternate side to side. Okay, hopefully that feels good to you. Let's get I'll get my timer set. Bring it down to your mat, starting with those side to side plank jumps. All right, ready, in 3, 2, 1, begin, jump right, left, right, left. Try and keep those hips in line. You see that I am absorbing the jump with my knees, so my knees are bending a little bit. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Remember, we've got our out, out, in option. Come down, take a break at any time. This is gonna be one that feels long after a while. Okay, 20 seconds. Tighten that core, belly button pulls in, breathe it out. Light landing. Okay. 10 seconds, guys. Come on, stay with me. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay. Coming down now. Forearm plank going into those Spider-Mans. Not quite yet. You can do this as a plank hold on your knees as well. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Knee toward elbow, alternate sides. Okay, I know this series back to back like this is hard. So let's pull it in, tell ourselves we can do this. We can do this. Breathe it out. Take a break, pause. Plank on your knees at any time. I know this hits the shoulders too. Keep those hips in line. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Last 10 seconds. Come on, stay up here with me. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. Time to flip it over onto our back. Getting set for our windmills. Legs extended, arms overhead. We'll start with right arm, left leg. In 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Touch overhead. Really focus on lifting from the core. So try not to kind of thrust your head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. Allow the core to do the lifting. Control that lower down. 20 seconds, we got this. Exhale on the way up. Five more seconds. Do a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we got to repeat that one more time, then comes our longer break. So go as slow as you need, but we're gonna get ourselves flipped over. Plank jumps in 3, 2, and 1. Jump it out. Left, right, left. Okay, feeling those abdominal muscles burning. I'm landing lightly side to side. My hips are in line, but my knees are bent. Absorbing those hops. Okay, check in. Mentally, we can do this. 10 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I'm just laughing a little bit because that was hard. And now we got our plank Spider-Man. However, it's the last time we got to do them, which means we can do this. Bring it up. Ready, and go. Spider-Man, side to side, elbow to knee. Big tendency on this one to kind of raise those hips. See if you can keep them in line. All right. Core is officially on fire. You can hold a plank on your knees at any time. If you can, try and stay up in some way. Last 15 seconds. Breathe it out. So close, so close. Come on. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. We'll get those abdominals a good stretch here in a moment. We've got our windmills though, so let's lay it down. Extend arms and legs. Right arm, left leg leads in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Nice job. Check in, you're lifting from the core, not using momentum from head, neck, and shoulders as much as you can. We'll stretch out just a moment, 20 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Before we get up, let's kind of pull the hands and the feet away from one another. Drawing in a nice deep breath, opening those abdominals. Whew, okay, hopefully you felt that. Take your time, but we'll bring ourselves up. We'll take this moment to grab some water. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. I'm definitely sweating. All right, keep resting. Here we go. Last and final 3 exercise circuit. Getting close, everyone. So I'm gonna start on the end of my mat. We're gonna go into some inchworms with a push-up. So if you want more challenge, we're gonna hop before we walk our feet out into a high plank. Come down, push up, and then stand or hop. With each one, we're gonna add a push-up. So that next one I would do 2 push-ups, then 3, and so on. Gotta get that upper body going. Then we're gonna come to a tabletop position, isolating one side at a time. We're gonna flex our foot so that the bottom of our shoe comes straight up toward the ceiling, glute kickback. Then we're gonna bring it out into a donkey kick, glute kickback, donkey kick. Then we will flip it over on our back one more time, bring our legs to tabletop and lift the hips up and down for a reverse crunch. I know that was fast. I'll continue to cue. Once we get to it, I promise. This is our time. We're gonna keep it going, but by all means, please continue to rest as much as you need. Ready for those inchworms? I put the timer on in 3, 2, and 1. Hop, walk your hands out, high plank. Here comes a push-up, and then walk your feet back in, stand or add the hop. On your next one, 2 push-ups. You can always do these on your knees. Let's see how many we can get in. goal is to stay on my toes for all of these push-ups. You shall see, we've got 15 seconds. Nice job. Watch that form. 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, you can stop. Let's roll those wrists out. I know we've been on our wrists quite a bit for this class, so we'll make sure we stretch them out at the end. Good. All right, come to tabletop. Flex that foot. Glute kick back. Out to the side. Kick up. So try and flex that foot so that the bottom of your shoe is aiming toward the ceiling. Squeezing those glutes. Squeeze tight, tight, tight. So again, I'm not thrusting my leg up. I'm lowering and lifting controlled, and switch sides. Up, out, donkey kick. Up, side. Our core is not done, so it's still engaged. Squeeze those glutes too. Doing great. Keep it up. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, flipping it over. Laying down, arms by your side. Imprint the low back. Legs up to tabletop. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift those hips and down. Good. So when I said imprint, our low back is pressed into the mat by drawing the belly button in. There's a lot of, it's tempting too, to kind of push through your hands. And I am a little bit, but I'm trying not to. I kind of hold my fingertips off of the mat and I'm lifting from the core. I try and catch my weight at the top of the lift to control the lower down. So my hips just start flopping back down. All right, 10 seconds. Keep that control. You see, I kind of go slow here so that I can remember and have that chance to control. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay, we know the 15 seconds is short, so let's get ourselves back up to standing. Go slow though so you don't get dizzy. In 3, 2, and 1. Inchworms. Walk it out. Drop into a push-up. Hop or stand. Oh shoot, I forgot to do 2 push-ups. All right, on this next one, got 3. Okay, hold strong. Last time we got to do this, we are getting so close. 15 seconds. Woo, I almost went to my knees. I'm gonna try. Work hard. Whew. Breathing it out. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, roll those wrists. Deep breath in. We're doing great. All right, let's bring it to tabletop. Flat back. Flex the foot. Kick back and out. So but do ensure that your shoulders are over your hands, hips are over knees, squeezing tight. Catch our breath. We made our upper body work a lot by just supporting so that we could do our core and lower body today. Oh, I forgot to make a switch. Okay. All right, here comes other side. I'm gonna adjust our time a little bit so that it's even. We're on that second side. Foot is flexed. I'm gonna let us go a little longer. Okay, doing great. Do 2 more sequences. Last one, squeeze and open. All right, I put the timer back on because we've got 15 seconds to transition. Laying it down, arms to your side, legs to tabletop. In 3, 2, and 1. Lift hips up, control the lower down. Breathing here. I know we packed in a lot. I know our rests were short today. We're almost done. Big thing you can check off your list. If you're like me, I love a good pen to paper to-do list. Pull that belly button in even tighter. Try and lift those hands off of the mat so that you're not pushing through. You can see I really don't lift my hips that high. Core can only do so much. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the floor. Let's extend those legs. Reach those arms overhead. Pull the fingers and toes away from one another. Deep breath in and out. You guys did great today. We're gonna bring one leg up overhead. Interlace the fingers behind your thigh and try and straighten through that knee. Circle your ankle. You can flex and point, whichever feels the best for you. Breath in and out, and then drop that ankle on your opposite knee. Pull through the other thigh, so we're in a figure 4, opening that hip and glute. Kind of adjust the angle of your knee, pulling it away, rocking your hips side to side a little bit, whatever feels good. And release. Back into the hamstring stretch on the other leg, interlace those fingers, straighten through the knee, and circle or flex. Drawing another breath in and out. Feeling that heart rate start to come down more and more. And drop the ankle on your opposite knee. Pull through the thigh. Rock or move that knee around a little bit. Good. Release, and let's just draw our knees into our chest for just a moment. And release, gently rock yourself up to seated. We're gonna slowly bring it up to standing. Kind of shake it off. We're gonna do that calf stretch that we did in our warm-up again. So pressing that foot down, straightening through the leg, really press that heel into the floor. One hand comes ahead of you, fingertips toward the ceiling. And as promised, we're gonna work our wrists a little bit, so doing wrist extension first. And then now bend through that back knee, allow the heel to lift, and then we're gonna do wrist flexion, fingertips toward the floor. I am applying a little bit of pressure, but not directly on my knuckles or my hands, just kind of right on the fleshy part. Another deep breath in and out. And switch. Let's bring the second leg back, heel to the floor, open that calf, fingertips to the ceiling, and slight pull, wrist extension. Kind of go back through and think about what was the hardest. I think those plank side hops were the hardest for me. And bend through the back knee, wrist flexion. And then paired with the plank Spider-Mans, was feeling that for sure. All right, feet come together. We're gonna pull one foot up, bring the knee in line with your hip. Open through the quad. And switch. You all should be very proud of yourselves. That was not an easy class. So please, if you need more time to kind of continue cooling down, stretch anything else out, it's really worth that extra minute or two. I know it's tempting to just kind of carry on with our day, but if you've got the time, by all means, please take it for yourself. And thank you so much for coming on this Friday of a long weekend. I hope you have a fabulous holiday. As a reminder, no classes, keep to classes on Monday, but we'll be back in action on Tuesday. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Michaela. Thanks, Amelia. Have a great weekend too, Karen.